Welcome into JacksonSun.com. I'm sports editor Brandon Shields here with high school sports writer Michael Odom. And Michael, we just got through watching a little earlier. Humboldt beat Mount Pleasant in the quarterfinals of the Class A boys basketball tournament, 65-47. Good scoring performance in all four quarters by the Vikings. Anything kind of stick out to you today?
I think their third quarter run, coming out of halftime and going on a 10-0 run, that was very important. Boykin talked in the press conference afterwards, that's something they've struggled with this year, is coming out in the third quarter and playing well and not letting teams get back into the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a definite turning point there because they're in the first half, especially in the first quarter, there was a lot of scoring going on, but Humboldt would always pull away by 5, 6, 7 points, but then Mount Pleasant would always come back and keep it close, if not tie it up. So,
afterwards, Stephen Turner talked about that and said that what they saw on film was not what they witnessed today. That usually that Mount Pleasant's a driving team, and today they look more at shooting the outside shot. And talking to a guy who covers them, Justin Lamb, he said that they usually do drive it. So they did kind of change their game. And I think that put Humboldt off in the first half, and Mount Pleasant shot 57%. But in the second half, Humboldt stepped up their defense, and Mount Pleasant only shot 27%.
Yeah. A couple more aspects of the game that we did stories and columns on in Friday's edition of the paper. One, the three-point shooting was really big by Stephon Turner and Desante Bradford. They combined 7 for 10.
And they were the leading scorers. Bradford had 20 and Turner had 19.
Yeah, and just on those three-pointers, they had nearly a third of Humboldt's scoring, 21 out of 65 points. And then also you take a look at the play of Nick McLilley kind of fighting through a couple of injuries, being slowed down with a couple of leg injuries. He really stepped up to have a big game for him.
Right, Saturday at the draw, Thomas Boykin said, McLilley's not going to be able to go for us. We've tried. He's working hard, but we just don't think that his injury is going to be healed. But today he came out. He played 15 minutes. The stat line wasn't what he normally has, but, he showed a lot going out there on the court and playing.
All right, well, the Vikings pick up a big win. They're in the Class A state semifinals tomorrow at
3:15.
It's 3:15 on Friday. And they're playing Wartburg, who has a Mr. Basketball finalist in
Alex Fountain,
who was we watched them play. He's a good player, but definitely a very winnable game. It looks like for Humboldt. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a preview video and tomorrow morning on the website. But be sure to stick with us. We still got Southside later on this afternoon. They play at 6:45 tonight against Fulton in the AA quarterfinals. So there's going to be plenty going on at JacksonSun.com. Check back with us and stay in the loop of West Tennessee local sports, where Jackson Sun and JacksonSun.com is your only source for West Tennessee local sports coverage every day. And you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Jason Sports, and Michael is
at JS Writer Michael.
So between Twitter, our print edition, our website, Facebook, videos, if you're not staying informed, then you're not really trying that hard. So thanks for watching.